And I love this time of morning. It's when we get to see what a new day brings. And once again, so much to be grateful for. The sun rising over the bay. One more time.
I know, such a pretty view.
Yep.
I'm a little jealous of your guys' shirts now.
Oh, no.
I'm so excited for the Valkyries, though. This is a really big deal for us.
It's
We
gonna
know
be
you're
fun.
excited too, my
I
friend.
know.
We need to get you a shirt too, Jess.
I'll find one. Don't
Thank
worry.
you. Yeah. She's like,
Somebody
I'm
send this
stealing
girl a
Gianna's
shirt.
later. I know where her makeup room is. All right, here's what's happening for us as we head outside. Daytime highs today, well, it's very similar to yesterday, actually. We're talking about upper 70s and lower 80s, off into the East Bay throughout this afternoon. Livermore, Antioch, and Concord all holding hand in hand with warm weather there. Up into the North Bay this afternoon, Santa Rosa finally topping off in the 80s too. But our friends down in the Santa Clara Valley hold on tight to upper 70s. There's some big changes in the forecast right around the corner, and I want to start talking about it because heading into this weekend, we're going to split the weekend in half with a lot cooler and breezier weather and then sunnier weather right around the corner, which is perfect just in time for beta breakers. High pressure is parked just offshore. That's the reason why we've been dealing with a mild forecast so far. The small area of low pressure dips down just enough to bring in some gustier conditions heading into our Saturday afternoon forecast. So this is Saturday morning alone. Notice how we kick off the morning with relatively gusty winds already. It's only going to get breezier into the afternoon hours. Wind gust up to around 30, 40 miles per hour along the coastline. That's in areas like Bodega Bay, San Francisco, down into Half Moon Bay. But we also notice that influence in those inland spots too by 5 o'clock into our Saturday forecast. The good news is though, by Sunday, that dies down significantly, just in time for beta breakers happening for us. So right around the corner, we're going to be dealing with nice warm weather, but for the time being, at least as we head into our Saturday forecast, that temperature dip is definitely going to be noticeable. For example, 80s today quickly turn into 70s by tomorrow in our inland spots. And then we're right back up into the upper 80s heading into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week with sunnier skies too. And that's just our inland areas. Now we make our way over into the bay. Of course, the cooler influence is expected as we're closer to the coastline. So we're gearing up for daytime highs, flirting mostly with 60s and 70s. We dip down into the 60s tomorrow, back into the 70s heading into next week. Next week's going to feel very summer-like everywhere throughout the bay. A chance of 90s in some of our inland spots, 70s widespread from San Francisco across the Bay Bridge over into Oakland, and not a drop of rain in sight anytime soon.